Okay, I'm sorry. I just have one question.
What keys on?
What? But how? Welcome back to Access Blockbusters, and today we're going to be taking a look back on the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, and as you could probably tell by the cold open, we're going to be wrapping up the Phase 4 rewatch in style. This is going to be a more casual, laid-back video because we're going to be looking at the special presentation, the 45-minute little fun short film that James Gunn delighted us with. But that's not to say that I wasn't professional about this, because I took notes as well, and I have thoughts. So before we get any further, make sure to subscribe to the Access Blockbusters YouTube channel. Make sure to stay tuned on the channel. We are not going anywhere, guys. We are going to be ranking every single project in the MCU Phase 4. I'm going to be giving my updated rankings and telling you what I think about each one. And then we have a couple editorial videos coming out. I'm going to be talking about what I thought the story of Phase 4 was and what I think we can learn from it, as well as maybe trying to fix each individual project of the MCU Phase 4. And many other ideas in development as well. So stay tuned on the channel, make sure to subscribe, give this video a like, and let me know that you're enjoying this content down below. And let's get into the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Just like with Werewolf by Night, by the way, like I mentioned before, this video is going to be pretty casual. I'm just going to be talking through what I thought about this on the rewatch. This is the second time I've seen this, and yeah, here we go. I was so pleasantly surprised when I saw this for the first time. When I saw the trailer for this, I was like, this is just a goofy James Gunn kind of thing. And I mean, I liked Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and Guardians of the Galaxy 2, but I didn't love them as much as a lot of other people did. I think that they're very, very solid MCU films, and I think that James Gunn is a very distinctive filmmaker. And so when I saw the trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, I was like, yeah, it looks cute. It looks kind of funny, maybe a little silly and cringy in some places, but, you know, looks entertaining. And then I saw it. I was blown away. And let me just be upfront with you guys. I still really like this. It's such a wonderful little thing that they were able to deliver in the holiday spirit. And by the way, if you've been watching the channel, you'll know that two things I love in this world. Christmas. I adore Christmas. I adore the holiday season because I think it just brings out the best in everyone. We're all just kind of waiting for that end of the year break and everyone gets to be happy with home with family. I love it. And then I love the MCU. Duh. Obviously. So to see those two things come together in this beautiful, wonderful, wacky way, I think is just so amazing. And, you know, we've had little Christmas things before. We have Hawkeye and I guess Iron Man 3, but honestly, I mean, this is the definitive MCU Christmas project, right? I hope they make more of these kind of things, but, you know, I think that this is sort of lightning in a bottle. I love the animated opening. I love that we brought back Michael Rooker for that. I think that the way that it bookends itself, it's such a great way to show that emotion, right? Because we all start at this thinking that Yondu ruined Christmas, but in reality, while Star-Lord Peter Quill really appreciates what the Guardians do for him by bringing Christmas to nowhere, it also is sort of misleading the audience because in actuality, Yondu really ended up appreciating the idea of Christmas, and that's where Peter got his blasters. I really love that about this. The pairing of Drax and Mantis as well is pretty funny, and the fact that they're just walking around LA, walking around Hollywood Boulevard is, I don't know, there's something kind of silly and goofy. I mean, not all of it works for me, but it's sort of meant to be just silly and a comedy in that sense, and so not all the jokes are supposed to work for everyone. That's totally fine. I mean, the scene at the nightclub, the scene where they're dancing it's not, you know, the best thing in the MCU, but hey, it's there, it's fun. Also, just can't believe they got Kevin Bacon to do this. My goodness. I mean, that's crazy. And he goes with it. He does everything he needs to. By the way, I should say before getting too far into this, that the opening song, I don't know what Christmas is or whatever it's called, that's so funny. I mean, when I was watching it for the first time, and also the second time, the first little bit is sort of like the genuine spoof on the Christmas specials. And then it makes that pivot into the very James Gunn kind of weird, zany, kind of funny kind of humor that he loves to do. I think that it just works so well. It's so funny because it's off-brand, it's kind of a little off-kilter, but it works. It works. It's so funny. Anyways, going back to Kevin Bacon, yeah, I just can't believe he did that. He must have had so much fun working with Dave Bautista and Pom Klementieff because I would have had so much fun working with the two of them. And I think that, you know, here's the thing. This is what I'm going to take away from the holiday special because James Gunn obviously is now the head. He's one of the CEOs of the DCU and they're rebooting, right? And so it's very important, you know, because we're kind of watching to see how is James going to approach the DCU. And I know we're talking about the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special, but I promise these two are related. What I love about the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special is that it's not just weird for the sake of being weird. It's not just silly for the sake of being silly because honestly, sometimes James Gunn can just be out there for the sake of being out there. I really enjoy Peacemaker. I enjoy Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, but I acknowledge that both the show and the movie have their moments where they're just a little bit too out there and just it's James Gunn kind of being a little bit overindulgent. And I worried about that because something like a Superman Legacy, I think, would really not work as well with James Gunn just being full James Gunn. He has to rein it in a little bit because Superman is a character that needs to have heart and warmth and needs to be genuine. And that's what James Gunn said he was going to be. And this project, I think, proves that James Gunn is totally capable of that because this holiday special is so full of warmth and love and care and the Christmas spirit and everything. There is very little that is cynical about this. I mean, sure, there are some really funny jokes in there, and there's some subversions of expectations, like when Peter Quill, he's all happy, he gets to see Nowhere lit up in Christmas lights, and then he realizes that they kidnapped Kevin Bacon. Like, that's funny, it's sort of undercutting the genuine moment, but the entirety of it is still so genuine with Peter and Mantis revealing that she's Peter Quill's half-sister, and then just them setting up Nowhere to look like that to make Peter happy after losing Gamora, and then you have the ending as well with Peter and Yondu, that it's so genuine and heartfelt. This, it's gonna sound crazy, this special presentation alone almost entirely assuaged all my fears that James Gunn is going to do a great job with Superman Legacy, because we know he's good with the humor. We know he's good with character building. I just needed to see, and I totally forgot, I had seen this maybe a year ago or 2 years ago, whenever it came out, that I totally forgot that he was just capable of doing warmth. And that's really what I needed to see. And so, yeah, I mean, Superman Legacy aside, this is just such a wonderful little project. And again, if this is one of the last things he ever does with the MCU, which I'm sure it is, I am so happy about it because I love Christmas, like I said, and this brings all of that magic and spirit and joy and genuineness and innocence and love that Christmas brings about, at least in my opinion. So what do you guys think of the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special? Let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, we have officially wrapped up our Phase 4 rewatch. I know that this video is probably not coming out anytime close to Christmas. I apologize for that. It's just the way the schedule worked out. But we are gearing up for the final little bit of the MCU Phase 4 rewatch. We're going to be doing a ranking. We're going to be doing some editorials. I'm going to be doing some video essays. So stay tuned. Subscribe to the Access Blockbusters YouTube channel. Give this video a like, and I will see you guys in the next one.